quality's about the same. And honestly, it handles the fuzzy downgrade quality better. What was perseverance skill? Very, very tempting, yes. Agreed. We have already logged, I think this is our 13th hour together? Yes. Like, expecting the main storyline to take about 100 hours, and then there's all of the extras that we may go at some point during, or do as a second run if we like it enough. Oh! Yeah. Okay, so Perseverance is about putting your shields and armor up after things wear off. Interesting. Very conditional. An item had fossil. Oh, the helmet gave fossil strike? Mhm. Well, you're already healing yourself with one by shooting the ground. What does the purging part do? Oh! Okay. Now I get you. Yeah, if it actually fire as well. Yeah, it has to be something that neither destroys the poison or causes an ongoing damage effect. Mm-hmm. Find out whether it ignites the poison that it puts down. Yes. Mm-hmm. that disease spell was on the list. Interesting, but not valuable. It was a Necro 2 spell, though. Oh, that's right. His gear gives Necro 2. Mm-hmm. Oh, what's his source skill is that little hourglass thing. What does it do? Okay. Yeah, because it's about turns. It only works in combat. Oh, gives them 2 turns in a row. Fun. If we can find the pile where Mendat's corpse was, it may have had gear. Not. Yep, this was a dead end to talk to her and get those roses. It updated our quest on freeing the dragon. Okay. Yes, that's what I mean. We got. Oh. Yes, the other half of the quest. That's what I was going to ask what the purge skill on that wand does, because it's only got 4 charges of it. And apparently that's what it's going to take to free him.
I'd say we should stop to
And then,
talk,
of course,
but
we have the option to loot all of the fertilizer before gently, ultra gently walking out of the traps. Mm-hmm. Crafting Bible Part 12 was just in the fertilizer. That's shuffling through this, which is something that definitely would have been nice to do to Claire. Are pixel precise? Yeah. I think there was only one in that pile, though. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Okay, that was the previous pile. There's definitely only one in that pile. Interactable. Yeah, the way they draw which bits are loot sect is not pleasant. Effectively, yeah.
Yes, by all means, let us partake.
I'd say we should stop to talk, but
Our shield speaks!
Mm-hmm. As they're currently standing. Right. Uh, on the other side? No, that was. Oh, next to the witch herself, yes. Looking for the ones next to the river of blood on the right-hand side. Yes. Mm-hmm. We are slowly pawing through stacks and stacks of wet corpses. Yeah, having treasure find on an amulet is good. Yes, I noticed, but it's having the treasure find is just really nice.
What's this? It looks strange. Are my eyes
Are my eyes fooling me?
Mm-hmm. Okay, one small explosion for outside. That's so much safer. Would like to get healed, but yeah. Oh, yeah, there's... Right, have one by yourself.
The dragon
Ice.
stares you down with flinty, intelligent eyes. Unreadable glyphs mantle this.
The dragon is the one with the status. It added the skill to your... Oh, there it is. Hotbar 6.
Unreadable glyphs. The dragon stares you down with flinty, intelligent eyes. He tries to speak, but his jaw is bound tightly by the same thick chains that shackle him to the pillars.
Mm-hmm. Slime. So you're thinking you can try to give him the wand? His mouth sealed shut. How do you dialogue with him?
The dragon stares you down with flinty, intelligent eyes. He tries to speak, but his...
Mm-hmm.
The dragon rakes the earth with its icy claws. Quakes from the impact knock you back.
Yet those totems are actually
My thanks.
extremely easy to snap. Or at least now that their creator is dead.
The freed dragon looks sick and pale. As you approach, he stretches his tattered wings weakly and fixes his intense gaze upon you. Frozen tears glint in his eyes.
My gratitude for your efforts, friend. Yet I am no more free now than I was in those chains. Please, help me find true liberty, or sing me to the endless slumber. But of course, that must be why you stand before me. Slain called to the Lord of Death, and here you are. A coincidence? My fate, it seems, is not my own to call. My soul is bound to joyless obedience. Purged of my source by the wickedest of witches, I stand in thrall to her every whim. She has only to command, and my traitorous body complies. The witch Rebecca. I was in love with her once. For the smallest slight, really a trifle, she wielded a purging wand against me, enslaving me to her
Sorry.
will. Now only my voice remains.
That was an unfortunate time overlap. I think you were responding to something he hadn't said yet. That's what the purging wand does? Holy fuck.
You're correct. I feel her dark heart beat within my own no longer.
He rises up to his full height, peering down at you intently through his icy eyes.
But tell me this. Did you happen to find a wand upon her?
Slain rears back in eagerness, grasping the purging wand with razor-sharp claws. Before your eyes, the source from within the wand surges into his draconic form, filling him with a light so bright that you must shield your eyes from the glare. The blazing brightness dies down. Squinting, you now see no dragon before you, but the figure of a handsome lizard. A handsome lizard with the same eyes as Slain. His eyes still blaze, a piercing silver. A triumphant smile dominates his face as he bows extravagantly before you.
Slain. At your service. All like me have such eyes. With them, I see spirits. Not a blessing on this haunted island. You are lucky not to see the desperation that lies before me. If everyone thought like you, this vile place would be little more than a sunny island. Perhaps before we're done, we can return it to such a state. Knowing such a steadfast and noble soul offers help to those in need gives me great comfort. I'd like to offer you the same. When you are truly at a loss, when you have no choice but to back down or perish, you will find safety in my shadow. This, I promise.
So he's a prestige character.
This is an island of many mysteries, of many horrors.
Slane smiles at you and turns to leave. He takes no more than a few steps before he shimmers out of lizard form, blurring in midair back into a majestic dragon that soars away.
Well, I know we're going to be using the good shield. Yeah, for everybody's inventories. Exactly. We are still wearing commoner pants, so those are definitely going to be available. I think our fighter already has good enough coat, though. Exactly. Yeah, there were a lot of side quests before the escape, yes. Possibly. As we're definitely not overleveled. Mm-hmm. It's not an MMO, there is no farming, there is adventure. Agreed. We've already got 3 good ones. Yep, there was only one pair of good pants. Oh, yes, she has been taking a lot of damage. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Passive block. Just the rune, I think. Ah, yes. That's why I was thinking. Okay, so either Blood Rage or the dagger. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's true, and she's about burst damage. Okay, so she's actually got 2 water ones and an air rune. Strongly tied element. Slave. Yeah, the things that take charge are the ones that don't take charges.
So they are. My arm's a gravestone. One day I'll know who they were, the ones on my right arm. And one day, they'll all be dead, the ones on my left. They are the ones I was forced to kill. I don't know why. I can't recall. But I kept their names, and with their names, I will honor them. The Master. A lizard, but not any lizard. If he be a demon, as the frightened claim, I will be. Until it is over, I will be nothing but vengeance. A day on the beach I'll be after.
She returns your bow, though you can
A lovely little prom. We'll see how bloodied you're willing to get. Still, I do appreciate those are the breadcrumbs. Torn and tossed aside along the long road to the Master. They are inconsequential. Candles snuffed out by a brighter flame. If I do say so. Unless you love the idea of a life knee-deep in swamp water, I suggest we look for a ship.
Oh, there's something we needed a bridging one for. Oh, okay. Okay. Yes. Well, it's interesting to know that they've got a run mode for when they're accessibly out of range. Yeah.
Stop fidgeting, lad.
Oh, right, yes. Teleport back into the... Oh, coated
He
in
looks up from
healing
his
mist
work
room.
and grins.
Blessed steam.
Please, Almighty, bless and protect your humble servant. Please, Almighty, bless and protect your humble servant.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Help you?
Please, Allah, bless and protect your humble servant.
Yeah.
Most of this is scrap.
Please, Allah, bless and protect your humble servant.
Mm-hmm.
This is ruined. This is ruined.
Mm-hmm.
Bless and protect your humble servant.
A common theme.
If this is all we have, we're done for.
That's a prepared food instead.
Protect your humble servant.
So it probably got sorted under potions. Mm-hmm.
We're doomed.
Please, Allah, bless and protect your humble servant.
You can archive stuff to the backpack? I'm not sure why.
This is ruined.
Please, Allah, bless
More junk.
and protect your humble servant.
Okay.
Martha's axe looks serviceable.
Since you got an empty offhand, yeah.
Bless and protect your humble servant.
Martha's axe looks serviceable. Most of this is scrap. This is ruined.
And protect your humble servant.
He works fast, checking weapons to see if they're battle-ready. He thumbs the edge of a blade. It draws blood. He grins.
Please, Armand, bless and protect your humble servant.
Oh. I believe we don't have that. Let's-
The blade is... If this is all we have, we're done for.
Please, Armand, bless and protect your humble servant.
He looks up from his work and grins.
Help you?
He looks up from his work and grins.
Help you? Nice doing business with you. I wish I had better wares to offer.
Please, Armand, bless and protect your humble servant.
More junk.
Samadel's focus and attention is wholeheartedly devoted to tending Han's leg.
I'm alive! I'm alive! I feel better. I'm alive! I'm alive!
Which we're saying that what we really need is some area of effects, and Fireball is pretty much the prototype. Yes, the randomly sometimes getting the wrong one is
The
unpleasant.
fog is lifting.
Placing that spell is important.
Healed? I'm healed. I feel better.
Oh, well, oops. a pair of Pyro 2 spells, and
No, no, we don't have the time. Think, damn it. Gareth would know what to do.
Echoes of death.
It seems the wounded will pull through. Thank the gods.
Healed? I'm healed. I feel better.
set chilled, blotter. Yeah.
By Lucian's locks, stop fidgeting, lad.
I'm alive! I'm alive!
Because it transfers through her brain so often. Yeah, it's...
I feel better.
Yeah, Death Wish saves a losing battle.
By Lucian's locks, stop fidgeting, lad.
That would be interesting, yes.
Please, Armand.
See if it's actually noticed that we know something.
Blessings be. What can I do for you? Gareth. North of here, you'll... Nothing in this land can counter the Shrieker's walk ever.
That because it's a quest effect, and we don't... There was no quest update.
Wished, Bonnie Baron, now don't you cry. The birds are asleep.
Mm-hmm. It really... That definitely should have been a quest note for... Agreed. Source armory. That, which is not north. They definitely said north of here. There might be a way around it through the backside of the dragon, but I'm less clear on that. Yes. Slip through the ice again. Yeah. Oh, yes, of course. And remember to talk to the goddess with somebody who lives in Blessed's Fog. Oh! The yellow location marker is the source armory we were told about. That makes sense now. Yellow flag. Can keep track of it quickly? Yes. I do. Mm-hmm. So, known location that we didn't have a quest deliberately tell us about yet. They just mentioned it in passing. Oh, Brax's army. That's exactly what we're looking for. Or have been told that we need to look for. She's a warp statue.
Gareth, please come back.
That's why we popped out in the hideout right next to the fog. She's the warp statue.
The goddess's tears still stream freely, but an aura of loving calm now permeates the soft, moist air.
Wished, bonny bairn, now don't you cry.
Follow Marsh's dragon speech. Yeah, because it didn't make its way through his armor. Apparently it's not a finesse check, which is surprising. Yes. I think they're actually doing it as a chance per speed, and her finesse and gear is giving her such an enormous speed, the game thinks she's running. Mm-hmm.
The cub looks sadder than anything you've ever seen. The cub stifles a sob.
I want my mum.
Don't want to go any further in that direction, of course, though.
I don't know. The men in red came with their big rolling box thing and she told me to hide. She hasn't come back. Have you seen my mum, mister? Dunno. What's a magister? Oh no. Did the bad people hurt my mum?
The cub looks like it's going to cry.
Things, I suppose. I'm too young to know about things. If my mum was here, she'd be able to tell you. My mum knows about things.
Okay.
The cub sadly watches you go.
I want my mum.
Yeah, that is a worthwhile question. Who is... tortured, decomposing. Those... The Magister's camp coated in blood and fire? All those red tents, that has room to be interesting.
Such
Hopefully
bargains.
those...
What happened here?
Oh, the confused
The
Magister
Seeker's
is
head
right on the
twitches
backside of the
upwards as you
Void
approach.
fight.
His eyes open a fraction. He struggles to focus his gaze upon you. A low moan escapes his cracked lips. His eyes close, and his head sags.
Hopefully the crucified people aren't the death on sight. Okay, they're not. Good.
You thought you'd already seen the full depths of Magister cruelty.
There's nothing to be done. Let's keep moving.
A blade through the heart would be a kindness.
We were lucky not to meet the same end.
Mercy.
Into the dark!
Yeah, they've got the decomposing stones.
The Seeker whimpers incoherent.
Mercy!
An old elf's pained gaze passes between the crucified. He seems...
Dear ones, not like this. Not like this. Not like this.
Mm-hmm.
They're as good as my family. But I've so much pain. They are changed. That Dallas woman did something to their minds. They won't be moved and they can't be healed. They resisted at all costs. They can't even be healed. Using such magic on them would kill them now. Such beautiful souls, corrupted by such evil. They're called Shriekers. Upon sight they blast passers-by with source so powerful none can withstand it. Instant death, that is guaranteed. Where you find Shriekers, you can trust the Divine Order is hiding something they desperately want to keep private. Fate of my dear ones proves there must be some such thing on this very island. Stay away from Shriekers if you want to live.
They were the
Smoke,
Shriekers, just
blood,
not
carnage.
up yet.
The Magisters didn't spare a single Seeker.
Mm-hmm. The captured Seekers were transformed. Oh, so this was a Seeker camp they were talking about. Human foot. All 5 toes checked. Attached leg. Tomato, pepper, garlic, carrot. Oh, crap.
You're stumbling away from the shoreline, a deep wound in your side. Behind you, the remains of your ship slip beneath the water. You press on, you and the others. A clearing further inland, a camp, a Magister camp. They weren't supposed to be here, yet here they are, twice as many in number as you and my friends. You reach for your sword, but the sky is already thick with Magister arrows.
Blue book. Sorry. Oh, the pixie dust is the hard part.
I've spotted something.
Well, I guess we'll try having a ballistic block off of it. Wow, 500 health. This will take a while. Fortify scroll's not bad either. Mm-hmm. So you're ignoring all the forest. Is that actually what they called the darn thing? Yeah, down the stairs, the guys on that are crucified have shields, so those are actual shriekers. That's the old harbor with the ship that the Seekers want to steal. And it's why we need to handle Shriekers. Mm-hmm. It's specifically type of brutal, soul-rending torture.
Who's there?
A young magister tenderly fingers 2 fresh gashes across his eyes and face. His fingertips hesitate over his closed eyelids. He's been blinded. At your approach, he spins to face you and readies his shield.
Stop! Stop! Who goes there? Mortal! I don't know any mortal! Tell me the truth. Who are you? I don't believe that for a second.
He sidles blindly beside the cart, groping his way toward you.
I can't let you go! It's my job, it's why I'm here!
Immortal.
Don't you understand? You're so dangerous. It isn't your fault, but you are.
He continues to grope toward you, his sword clenched tightly in his hand. He opens his eyes a fraction of an inch and winces, stumbling over a rock stuck in the mud.
Undead. They overturned the cart, dragged us out. They wanted to rip us apart. We beat them back, but they got Fane through the heart, got me across the face. Landin went back to the fort to bring help. I have a job here. I might be injured, but I'm still a good guard. Now, hold still.
He pulls a pair of shackles out of his bag and holds them out, open toward you.
Nothing. Understand? Stay away. You're dangerous. You hear? I need to protect people. I need to protect you. Please, don't make this any harder. You're dangerous. I need to keep you safe. I need to keep everyone else safe. They come in the night. I've seen it. Hold still, please. Who's there? I can hear you. Captain, is that you?